A Valdosta man was sentenced for triple murder, and Valdosta State University is hosting Camp Discovery. All of that and more this week on The Wire. Welcome to this week's edition of The Wire. I'm Hugo Coadou. Yesterday, a Valdosta man was sentenced to 3 consecutive life sentences for triple murder. 27-year-old Anthony Caesar pleaded guilty for the murder of Kenneth Johnson, who was killed at an Applebee's parking lot back in August 2017. Southern District Attorney Brad Shealy says the sentence will be served on top of 17 years of prison he's already serving for drug charges. Valdosta police are looking for a suspect for an armed robbery. Last week, the Wendy's restaurant at the 1800 block of West Hill Avenue was robbed. Employee reported a fully covered man entered the building and robbed the cashier for an unknown sum of money. VPD is asking for anyone who has any knowledge regarding the incident to contact the Valdosta Police Department to include the crime tip line at 229-293-3096. Valdosta is encouraging locals to support small businesses by hosting Downtown Valdosta Restaurant Week. Emily Foles has the story.
Downtown Valdosta Restaurant Week will bring out locals to Main Street to enjoy a 3-course meal from their favorite restaurants. Starting with the Taste of Valdosta on July 16th at 11 a.m. Restaurants including Birdie's Market, Jesse's, and Steel Magnolias will be serving a select lunch and dinner menu. Tickets to the Taste of Valdosta will be $20 at the door, and restaurants will offer a taste of their signature dish paired with an adult beverage.
We like to celebrate Restaurant Week downtown to sort of draw customers into downtown to see what the local establishments really have to offer. Try to get people away from the chain restaurants and more into downtown to really support your local community.
As for the rest of Restaurant Week, there is no ticket purchase necessary. Just pop into one of the participating restaurants and ask for their Restaurant Week menu. For The Wire, I'm Emily Foles.
Through a partnership with Mosquito Surveillance Program, public health officials have been notified numerous mosquitoes have tested positive for West Nile virus in Lowndes County. The people of South Georgia are being encouraged to guard against exposure to mosquitoes. According to William Groh, District Health Director, the more time someone is outdoors, the more time the person is at risk of being bitten by an infected mosquito, which is why they're encouraging everyone to take precautions before going outside. For more information on mosquito-borne diseases, call your local health department or visit www.cdc.gov. The family of Kendrick Johnson has applied for their son to be exhumed Friday, June 22nd at 5 p.m. The body of the Lowndes High School student was found upside down in a vertically stored mat at Lowndes High School in January 2013, and the 17-year-old's death was ruled accidental. The Johnson family insists Kendrick died of foul play and have filed multiple lawsuits against defendants through years. Wiregrass and Life South hosted a blood drive Wednesday. Brian Wilson has the story.
With hurricane season upon us, the time to give blood is now. Wiregrass Georgia Technical College and Life South Community Blood Centers teamed up to host a blood drive here on campus. Life South is a non-profit organization that services many hospitals in the surrounding area by setting up blood drives like the one you see here.
We currently supply 100% of the blood products to South Georgia Medical Center and Air Life Flight helicopters.
We service not only South Georgia Medical Center, we service Emory, Grady, Mercer, Piedmont, the Children's Hospital in Atlanta.
Currently, SGMC is on a day's supply of blood for patients. With more blood donated, things like blood transfusions are possible for patients that need it. Patients dealing with cancer, sickle cell anemia, and even open heart surgeries can benefit from the blood donated here today.
So if ever you would like to host a blood drive or y'all need to, basically come donate, just give us a call. Recruiters, so just give me a call at 229-326-7086.
For The Wire, I'm Brian Wilson.
Project Rescue Outreach Ministries is a new organization in Lowndes County that has a goal to find a solution to poverty, hunger, and homelessness. The organization hosted a Father's Day luncheon Saturday at Olympic Park. This was the second feeding event hosted by the program. Project Rescue also hosted a clothing giveaway, free HIV testings, and back-to-school drive. They plan to hold a feeding for the homeless and the less fortunate every third Saturday of the month. HVAC technicians are in high demand, especially during the summer. How do HVAC technicians stay cool in the heat? April Lee has the story.
Demand for HVAC technicians is heating up, especially in the summer months.
Coombs Heating and Air is a local business that specializes in repairs and installation of heating and air conditioning units.
Everything from ductwork to the installation of the AC units.
The demand for HVAC technicians is on the rise. HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
It's, 90 degrees outside.
The heat is the most intense for installation crews, who have to work in attics that can get up to 150 degrees.
To help the employees with the heat, we try to give them breaks. They just have to know their limit. It gets so hot, you have to take those breaks. You gotta get down and get water. You gotta stay hydrated.
There are plenty of advantages to being an HVAC technician.
The pay is well, and you get to see new sights every day. You're never in the same place.
Who come up with their own ways of beating the heat.
I keep a cooler with ice on it, and I use the water from that and pour on the back of my neck and on my wrists to cool the blood flow.
I am April Lee for The Wire.
Valdosta State University's mascot, Blaze, recently visited Johnston Lakes Library and Lake Park to greet children and help them discover exotic animals from around the world as part of the kickoff to the South Georgia Regional Library Summer Reading Program. During a presentation from Animals Tales, a company that offers educational program with live animals, Blaze assisted in introducing the children and their parents to the Amazon golden-eyed tree frog, Australian laughing kookaburra, and South American boa constrictor. The South Georgia Regional Library System coordinates the summer reading program annually at all 6 of its branches as a way to help children, teens, and adults continue learning through June and July. The program offers incentives for reading as well as special events such as Animal Tales presentation. All summer long, you can register your child to summer camp and activities through Valdosta State University's continuing education program. I visited one of these activities. VSU Continuing Education offers all summer long a variety of activities to children from 8 to 12. Activities range from dance to building Legos, even constructing your own electric car. Today's activity is making your first 2D video game. A small group of children were at VSU campus last Friday. They gathered in this computer lab to create and play.
The camp went really well. We had a small group with 7 kids, so it made it easier for us to focus on them and help them when they needed the help. I had a lot of fun doing it, and a lot of the parents have said the kids said that they've enjoyed it, so I think it went really good.
You can also change the font.
The children learned through an online platform to create sprites. They are distinct elements from their game, like characters, objects, enemies. They learn to animate the sprites and include them in their individual games. This activity helps a lot of children to develop their computer skills, especially in today's world that is filled with technology.
Okay, so actually, I'll show you the way how to get out of here.
They also worked together to make their game better, tested each other's creation, and then even compete to beat each other's high score.
And I know I have several who said that they want to be game designers when they get older, so this is like a preview of what they'll do when they get older.
If you want more information on Camp Discovery and its activities, you can visit VSU's Continuing Education website or call at 229-333-5898. I'm Hugo Coadou, reporting for The Wire. A Valdosta woman celebrated her 100th birthday Monday. Now a centenarian, Annie B. Marshall Rogers said she had lived a full life. Along with her birthday, a two-day celebration was held, which commenced on Saturday, June 16th. Family members reenacted pivotal moments of Rogers' life at a gathering. Rogers has a host of grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren. She returned to Valdosta in 1947 after briefly residing in Florida. She is the oldest member of St. Mark Baptist Church, where she has been a member of the congregation for 12 years. Rogers says during the celebration that she loved living in Valdosta and she's glad to meet the people. That's all the news we have for this week on The Wire. Thank you for joining us. I'm Hugo Coadou.